I'd always wondered if there was a God, how could I be good enough for him? If my deeds were on his scales, would the good outweigh the bad? Having gone to church as a child, I was taught to be loved fully by God and how to live a good life. But I couldn't understand how I could deserve God's love and that relationship with him. How could I be if I didn't live a perfect life? My doubts eroded my faith until no longer I could believe and became agnostic. University for me was an opportunity to express my freedom and independence away from home. God and the Christian claims were very far from my mind. However, meeting Christians at Merton, my college, made me investigate Christianity again. I started going to some Christian Union events, like the main event talks and discussion groups held afterwards, and started to ask all the doubt-inducing questions from my past. And there are a lot of questions. How could God love me despite the far from perfect life that I'd lived? How could I go to heaven if heaven's a place of perfection? Why would God send his son to die for me? And yet, to my surprise, by confronting these questions, I began to find satisfactory answers. A new understanding of the death and resurrection of Jesus enabled me to understand that I was good enough for God, not through my own actions, but through Jesus' sacrifice. He lived a perfect life and took all my wrongdoings upon himself through his death on the cross, and so I really can have new life in him. Through a newborn faith in Jesus Christ, I have a new self-identity, understanding that we're forgiven simply by believing in Jesus through his death and resurrection is a very humbling fact. It means that I can never be good enough by myself. I need Jesus. So however well I do, I stay humble, but no matter how much I fail, I know that because of him, God still loves me. It's a fulfilling and joyful fact which cannot be matched by any earthly thing. His love and kindness is never-ending and completely undeserved. It has changed me such that I don't know where I'd be without him by my side.